Welcome, it's Nikki from Permanent Planning, and today I wanted to take you around the craft room and show you what I've switched around and what I've added and taken away, and just show you what it looks like for 2025. So let's go and take a look. Okay, so just like last year, this craft room is right off of our kitchen, and I'm just going to hop on in and do a quick look around, and then we can dive deeper into all the drawers and all the cupboards. So here you can see it is quite different from last year's tour. Everything has been moved around, and I am really loving how this looks. Okay, so let's pan back around. There's my kitchen. Okay, so let's start here. So I still have these awesome bookshelves. These are the IKEA racks or book ledges, and they are perfect. Actually, sorry, they're frame ledges, and they're perfect for books. So I put a lot of my crafty books up there. We have a sad little plant here, but I'm trying, guys. He is going to survive. So since the last tour, this is definitely a new addition, this table here. And before, I previously had two little kids craft tables, and the girls were just getting too big for them. The chairs were just too little. So I ended up going to IKEA and getting this very long table, which is so perfect. So they share it now, and it's usually not this clean, let's be honest. And it usually has paint all over it, but today they were just drawing some axolotls, super cute. I have here this spinner from Michaels, which holds all of their essentials, so that works really well for them. And then just some artwork that they've made, you know, just leaning on the ledge there. So I have two just chairs from IKEA. Honestly, they don't really use them. They stand a lot when they're crafting, but they're there in case they need them. And they're also just, you know, cheapo chairs that can get paint on them, and it's not a big deal. So I'll go ahead and show you what's in their drawers here, because I organized them as well. On the left hand side, I have their bead making kit. So they are definitely into bead making. And then we have some 12 by 12 papers, some cardstock, coloring books, all that fun stuff for, you know, 7 and 9-year-old girls. There's some extra papers in here. I also like to give them items that I'm no longer going to use, so they really love that. And this one is their scrapbooking, like books and stuff. A lot of their journals, fun stuff like that. Colored pencils and crayons. This has, so when I print out photos for Project Life, and then they don't fit or they don't work, I just put them in here and they can use them to craft with. Some pegs for cheerleading and pipe cleaners, pom-poms and eyeballs, you know, all the fun stuff, glitter, popsicle sticks, all organized for them to craft with. Okay, so let's span over and we can talk about the bookshelves. So up top there, I have these two magazine holders, and honestly, I'm pretty sure they're just holding some old like ephemera and stuff from my childhood. So they're up and out of the way. I have some artwork from amazing artists on Etsy and from craft shows, and I love having, you know, those collections of items that just bring me joy. Okay, so here, as you can see, I have everything in rainbow order. So I love the way that looks, and it still works, so that's great. Honestly, if I'm running out of room, I kind of just, you know, pick a book to get rid of if I need more room for an album or something. So it still works, and I really love it. So up top, I just have some of my white books. I have a December daily album, a week in the life album, and this is 2023 Happy Planner. And then I have here, this is going to be my I have to label everything, but this is going to be my 2025 One Little Word, some pink books, and this is a July 4th album, not completed. And then these two are these are for just Traveler's Notebooks layout. And then in here, I think I have some tarot cards. On to this next one here, we just have some clipboards for the kids to use. And in here, I have some coloring books that I like to color in. So these fun ones, I don't know if you guys have looked into this, but this is a very fun creator who does amazing little books that you can color, and I love them so much. Here I have my previous Year of Stickers to sticker books, so they're just sitting out here ready to be looked at, along with some ribbon organizers. This is from camp last year, Camp BFF, and this is December 2024, December daily. So I'm wondering if I should go across and then down. I think I shall. Okay, so up there I have 2 boxes, and those are photos, actual printed photos from my childhood. So those are all in there. I have this album here that I did for a virtual crafting retreat with Paige Evans, so that was super fun. My orange books, and then this album here is filled with 2024's just stories. Stories of my kids, myself, whatever, I wanted to do in that 6x8 size. I have the Hello Happy planner. I've never actually used it, but I love the concept of it, and it's there for one day. Some books, and then all of my Traveler's Notebooks from Coco Daisy. I actually am thinking about breaking them apart and then because they're not full, so putting them, into my kids' 6x8 albums. So we'll see, that might be a new set of videos coming up as well. And then here are 2 Day in the Life albums. They are super cute and in those books. This is my green section, so I have some books here. I started collecting wrong sticker books, so this is where they stay right now. In here, extras, just some boring stuff. And then we have December 22, December daily, and then this, so I have three kids, and I have 3 of these, each color coordinated. So this album, 6x8 albums for my son, and then I have 2 more up here. So here I have the blue section, a lot more blue books. So this is for my daughter. I have some glitter and some more books. In here I have envelopes and cards that I can send out. And here I just have lots of different sized envelopes. In this one I have magazines and some larger photos. In this one, just from a long time ago. This is my washi collection. This is all I have, but I have officially filled it up. So I told myself I did not want to have to buy another container like this, but we shall see. I have some of my special stones up there and the dark blue books. And finally, this last section here is the purple, brown, and black. So that is my other daughter's 6x8. I have, this is just sewing stuff in that one, not that I need it very much. And my Live Love Posh stickers are there. In the brown section, I have my 6x12 Project Life albums. So I did buy the rest of them from Studio Calico. I have some more in a box, and I will have 10. So I can make a whole decade worth of Project Life, and I am very excited for that solid number. And then finally, I have all of my Happy Planner stickers, my black books, and this is a Halloween album that I wanted to do through the years. So through, photos of my childhood when I was, dressed up, and then my children's as well. So that, has a few layouts. So let's go back and we can check out here. We have a little loom that the girls and I are working on. I'm so sorry if this is shaky. I am doing my best. Okay, so this section here is more for the kiddos. So on the left, that box is full of ephemera from my childhood and teenage years, all those things that I just couldn't get rid of, but I condensed it into a pretty box. So that's all that matters, right? I have some Kate Spade planners there in the center, which I just cannot seem to get rid of. I don't know what to do with them. I have ideas and then it just doesn't work out. I have, you know, the Simplified Planner, Day Designer, just all those classic planners from a few years back, you know, and they were such big purchases. And now I can't get rid of them because they're so beautiful. I have some journals over here and, you know, special books that my husband writes in and just some binders that hold French. I'm pretty sure it's French. Yeah, French class. So just things I don't need to go into very often. And then the kids have a whole bunch of stickers in here and Play-Doh, you know, their crafting stuff. And then down here is where I hold their artwork. And I do have 3 children. And so my son is starting to create artwork as well that I want to keep. So I'm going to need to rework this somehow because this is overwhelming. The boxes are full. The binders are full because I have them in plastic sleeves in the binders as well, and it's too much. There's so much artwork that they have. Okay, so we got to figure that out. On to the next one. So here I have a lot of my journals again. So I have my older Happy Planner journals and Hemlock and Oak. These are from Rachel Hollis when I was working or doing, you know, doing her Start Today programs. These are from Michael's that have a lot of the beginning times. You know, this is how I started out with journaling and creative journaling and dot journaling. So I do have a lot of works in those. And then just extra journals for just writing. I have a lot of my, what are they called? Albums? No, they're not albums. They're planner covers. Anyways, I have those there. We have pastels and watercolors and colored pencils. And then I have 2 of these that are on my crafty bucket list. Those are super cute. In here, I have my paint. So a lot of paints in there. And these units are from IKEA. I do love, oh look, this is where my sewing stuff is. So I'm not quite sure what's in that top box up there actually, now that I say that. Interesting. I have my little caddy for my hot glue, and then these are older alcohol markers. So they're just all in there, which is super nice to have. Over here I have yarn. Lots of yarn in there. And then over here I have just extra crafts. So paint by number and, you know, diamond painting. Just little crafts that I can do on the side if I ever have time. But they sit there waiting for me patiently. So that is this compartment. Let's move on. So in here, this is the biggest change. So I did recently go to IKEA when I went to go get the desk over there. I also added 2 additional shelvings. So I added one in this one and one in there, and it works out so well. Look, it's a mess. Okay, so let's start at the top. So we have all my alphas here that are not in kits. These are the one-off alphas. So I have a lot of Studio Calico and Felicity Jane, some from Rosie Studios or Coco Daisy, and they're just all organized by color. So if I need them, that's how I can find them. I have my cute little tape dispenser. And then these things are just from a dollar store, but they are super cute. So they hold all the little pieces that I need and shaker sprinkles as well. Okay, so in this section, I've been a long time lover of Coco Daisy, if you don't know, and so I have a lot of these folders here. So as of right now, and this changes a lot, but as of right now, I'm organizing my Coco Daisy products by month. So even if I don't finish the collection or use it all up, I just put it into 1 month because generally they do work together. And if I separated them out, it would just be not enough in the folder. So all 3 years of September are all together in here, and it fits so far because I do try to use my products when I get them. So that is where the papers and the stickers are. The die cuts, sorry, not the die cuts, not usually. I'll show you where those are. I just changed this, so it's not perfect yet. But this is where most of the Coco Daisy supplies are, except for the die cuts and stamps. So I will show you that when we get to the drawers. Over here, I just have some cut down TN papers from Coco Daisy and Studio Calico. I have my little pouch down here. By the end of the year, there will be a big collection, so I need to find a home for those for sure. Over here, I have some other collections that I love. So we have Beevelin and Maggie Holmes, and then a Studio Calico one as well. And then, so let's go down here. So I liked the consistency of these folders, and I will show you obviously where I keep my 12 by 12 papers, but for right now, I separate out the 12 by 12 papers and the die cuts, and then the rest of the items go into these folders that are with the collection. So these are all Rosie Studios collections here. And then on this side, I have Ellie Edwards story kits. I don't know what it is, but as soon as she said that she was getting rid of them, I really wanted to have them all. So I've definitely been collecting them later on, not when I wasn't a subscriber until the month before she decided to end it and start with the storyteller kits. So I'm trying to grow my collection because I love them. I love the jumping off point. Anyways, so these are the ones I have so far for Ellie Edwards. So this is a very exciting cupboard to me. And then behind me as well is where I'll show you how I organize the 12 by 12 papers. So in here is all my adhesive extras. So spray glue, roller tape, foam dots, all the good glue stuff. This is just stationery. So we have, pencil case, all the good, all the necessary staples of stationery stuff for your office. I didn't realize that I didn't clean this up, but this is a mess and it clearly does not fit. You know why? I purchased a few of those bundles from Michaels, which are super awesome. They're ribbon bundles from Michaels, but there's a lot that you get and it is overflowing. So there's twine in here, there's ribbon. A lot of the items are wrapped up nicely, in those little spindles. Look how cute that is. But then it got overloaded at Christmas and now it's a mess. So anyways, that goes there. And then this is more ribbon, actual ribbon. Okay, so that's that. So sorry, so fast. And then this last one here is not that exciting. I do have a business for on Etsy, so I have a lot of my shipping supplies in here. You can't really open this one, but there's boxes and bags and paper, all the stuff that I need to use for the business. Over here is, paper, wrapping paper. We have my brand new printer, so that's exciting. I just plugged it in recently and I haven't used it yet, but I'm scared. I love it. It looks good. I just put it on top of, this is from Michaels, and so I have my punch board here, and I'm going to use it more for a tools type of area. this is a folder case, and it's just, you know, holds our passports and such. And then on this rolling cart here, I have my Happy Planner I use, and my Canon Selfie and Canon Ivy. It's kind of like my electronic cart, I suppose. I have my Cricut Joy Extra and my laminator, and I kind of really love how that looks. It's all clean, looks great. So I'm gonna span over here so you can kind of see what's left. So we have my desk with the drawers and the little couch and this section here. So let's dive into this section. So this is my very full but one and only 12 by 12 album. So it is complete, and it's basically holds all of the layouts that I did in 2024. I have here all of these units, and these hold all my different paper types. So, you know, printer paper, photo paper, sticker paper, vellum, all the different papers, and it keeps it organized. 100-pound, 80-pound. These are the ones that you get in the Coco Daisy scrapbook collection, so I kind of just put them there in case I need to grab them. And it's very organized, and I like keeping it that way. And here I have, you know, some Avery labels and just more business supplies. This one holds a lot of the bags that I use for my business. This whole unit has to do with my business still. This is my Cricut mat along with my business binder and my craft binder. This is just, you know, items that I designed for work. This one is more items designed for work that's ready to sell. And that goes for the rest of these as well. They're all ready to go. They just need to be uploaded so people know about them. But I am not currently shipping at this moment, so they just stay. Okay, so let's see what I have on the desk. So I recently switched around my pegboard from Christmas to this new setup, and I absolutely love it. I got Paige Evans' book for Christmas, so I needed to put it on display. I absolutely love it. I have some fairy lights here as well, so that just adds to it. And, you know, just little mementos from camp and some collections from American Crafts. I have my dot markers, my Ohuhu dot markers, and all the pens from Coco Daisy because I love looking at them. So this pegboard just makes me very happy to look at. I have a salt lamp, and then, sorry about that, and my pouch from Coco Daisy for the month of February. And this is where I keep everything ready to go. So I am currently this year working on Heba Alsabai's 2025 Scrappy Spiral Notebook. So that's that. This is this year's Year of Stickers book. I have the Hemlock and Oak Weekly. This is a Sterling Ink B6 Monthly. I use this for scheduling YouTube and Instagram. And this is my Aura Estelle journal. So I use this daily journal, and I use whatever product I want to use at that time. And then here, okay, so I am still working on December daily. I really want to finish it, but I'm not going to get rid of this until I'm done. I'm very close. I just need time a little bit longer to get it done. So all my December daily is here. It's not a lot, and I like it that way, and I'm going to get it done very soon. This is from Ali Edwards' Story Kit album, except for the 12 by 12 papers, which are below, and I'll show you shortly. But these are all the little pieces, and I'm just not sure where to put them yet, so they just sit there for now. And then this is super cute. So I got this off of Amazon, and it kind of just is holding all my cute little stickers that I use in my Hemlock and Oak or daily journal. And it's just, you know, all the little stickers, and they're all organized. And I love this little clear acrylic case. That's so cute. Okay, so let's go to this side and then we'll go down below the desk. So those are actually roses that my daughter made, Lego roses, super cute. This is where I place my most recent 12 by 12 layout, just so that it's kind of, you know, has a place to shine for a bit until I make a new one. And then this case from Michaels is a hodgepodge, clearly. So this is kind of where I have like upcoming projects, but also I haven't touched these upcoming projects in a long time. They probably look exactly the same as my last tour. So this is for my July 4th album. This is going to be for my Camp BFF album. And this is going to be one little word, and yeah, it's just like stuff that I wanted to share on YouTube. We will get there. So this is kind of my upcoming projects, but you know, kind of just sits there too. All right, so let's look in these ones. So this drawer has a lot of, you know, the essentials for my selfie printer and my label maker and all the fun stuff you need. This here is all the pocket pages. So all the different sizes, 6 by 12, 6 by 8, all 4 by 4s, all of them are in here. Ali Edwards, Simple Stories, they're all there. This one here is another, oh look, they're falling through. They're falling through the top. It's such a mess. It's okay. So this one here is another project to do. So I have a lot of Ali Edwards pieces of life collections here. I have unused traveler's notebooks here, along with, you know, some Coco Daisy items, and Heba Alsabai's Studio Calico All About Me. So these are just projects I want to complete, and they are ready for me when I'm there. This drawer here actually holds a lot of Illustrate Faith printables. So sometimes I print them out on sticker paper, regular paper. It really depends on my mood, but I print them out and then I use them or I don't. But they're there because I love them. No matter the time of year, they're not geared towards any specific season, so they're there when I want them. And this is another book I received, and I really like the look of that. So I have that ready to use. This is my scraps drawer, so I just kind of throw scraps in there, and I do use them. This is my I don't know what to do with these things drawer. I guess you could call it a junk drawer. So it just has a lot of items in there. When I don't know where it should go, it goes in there. This one is empty. This is more like packaging and containers. And this has some December daily packaging in it. Okay. Let's go underneath the desk here. Okay, so this is a new addition as well. So I did purchase these from Michaels. I absolutely love them. When I first started crafting, I wasn't, you know, using 12 by 12s a lot, but now I am, and it's super fun. So I have here, these cases here are from the little 4 by 6 iris cases that are in my drawer holding my die cuts. So I'm not quite sure what to use them for, so they're just here hanging out. There is my cutter right here, and this is one of the cases from Michaels as well to hold my 12 by 12s. I like to put them in here before I put them away in an album so that I can do a flip through. And this is March's collection for Coco Daisy. So that's just waiting to be used. On the left there, I just have a laptop, and then I have all of the blank paper in rainbow order. some basil here, which is my favorite. And then over here, I have all of my collections. So in here, I just have extras. This one here, so these are from Amazon, these cases. I got these at Hobby Lobby. So they are the bigger ones that are gusseted and they're quite large. I prefer these sleeker ones here. So I have Paige Evans and some random extra novelty papers here. This section is Ali Edwards and Pebbles Cool Girl, American Crafts. This section is my Coco Daisy 12x12s. I don't get their 12x12s every single month, just when I really love the collection. And then these ones here are Rosie Studios 12x12. So if it was the 6x6 paper pads, it would have been in the envelope with the rest of the collection. And then these are just the extras waiting to be filled. So that is that section there. I did have that unit here, and I really did like that, but the printer was a little low, so it needed to be raised up. So this is how it looks currently. Okay, we're almost done. Let's look over here. So this is where I hold all of my stickers. This basket is from IKEA, and I love it because I do sticker around the house. So I, at one point, had all my stickers in a drawer, but I much prefer this. I can, you know, bring it along with me, and it has all my stickers, all of them in, you know, in these little envelopes, and it looks very, very good. I have my meditation mat there, which, you know, I don't use, but it looks pretty. And my corkboard and pin board set up there with my vision board on it. I have a couch, which is actually super awesome because I can just sit and relax and look at the window. And underneath is where I kind of store, you know, if stuff arrives and I don't have time to unbox it, that's where it hides. And then a dress form and a little table for my magazines. So I feel like I set up, you know, a super cozy area, and I love it. I love my craft room, and I love, you know, that I've been so grateful to have this. So here is my desk, and this is where I do all my work. So I will take you around and show you what everything is. I have my Mac. I am a graphic designer, so I do a lot of work on there. And this is the lighting system I use with, you know, this is all movable and it's super handy. I have this month's collection from Coco Daisy, my lamp, and my iPad stand. I have a cutting board here, cutting mat, and then I can't live without this mat anymore. So this is my pink mat. I just got a new one because the other one was kind of yucky. But it just works so nicely. Okay, so let's go into these drawers. These are the last sets of drawers. So this is where I hold a lot of my extra embellishments, I guess, and I kind of did it in rainbow order. And a lot of these pieces are from Ali Edwards now because of joining the Storyteller Kit, and as well as her Stories by the Month. So because I am a new subscriber, I am still trying to figure out how best to organize that for myself. But as of right now, this is working for me, so I'm putting the extras in here. Some sequins in these little compartments, which are super handy. And yeah, this is working. The next drawer is where I hold all of my markers that I use. So Click Art, Tombow, Amazon Basics, you know, mild liners, all the cute markers. And this is my favorite drawer. This is where I hold all my Project Life cards. So I have Studio Calico, Coco Daisy, Felicity Jane, and they are all organized, but probably could use a little bit of a redo. But that is where they mostly are. Tracy Reed too. And then back here, I just have some extra postcards and some extra little goodies that are just a little smaller. Okay, so this is where I hold my die cuts. So these are Rosie Studio and the other collections like Pebbles, Bevolent, Felicity Jane, and you know, different collections like that. I have some extras back there because I need new iris cases, but that is how I hold them. So I put, you know, the backer card and then all the items in here. And this just works really well for me. In the last drawer here, I have some labels. There's these, so these are all stickers, these are all puffies, and these are all three-dimensional stickers, so these older styles. I got them one time at Value Village, I think, and I feel like I'm keeping them for no reason, but I love them I just love them. These are all my puffies from different makers. Super cute. And then here are they're just random stickers that kind of don't belong anywhere else. Word stickers, you know, just stickers that are not, they wouldn't be used in my sticker book or basket. So these are more like crafting stickers. Okay, so let's go to the very last set of drawers here. Just scooch around. Okay. So here is my essentials drawer. We have my tape runner and all the scissors and staplers and all of those fun goodies. This is where I am holding my ink pads. So along with my wax melts. This is working for me. I like having them right beside me, and also I just don't have enough to need them to be outside of a drawer. So right now this works, but I do love when people have them standing on their desks in those towers. And this drawer is definitely getting overflowed. So I have all my 3x4 stamps here. I have all my 4x6 stamps here, and it's just becoming very tight. I have my date stamps here, my blocks, the small letters. I have my large mega date stamp there. This is just the chamois I use to clean the stamps. And then down here is like stencils, more stamps, dies. It's, you know, it's a section that will need to be cleaned out. But we're not there yet. So it goes back in. It's just, it's organized, but you know, it probably needs a little bit more breathing room is all. And then this is where I keep my Coco Daisy die cuts. So again, just like in the cupboard, they're organized by month, and all the die cuts, you know, go into the case. Some extra pockets, and this is where I kept my Ali Edwards stuff for the month. And finally, my punches and scissors. So this is just, you know, my circle punches that I love to keep. My T-square here. I have a, you know, punch for my Happy Planner and my 6x8 punch here. So super useful, but good to have on the bottom because it is quite heavy. Okay, so let's do a final look around. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it wasn't too shaky, and I hope you loved seeing my craft room and seeing how it changed and evolved, and I hope you can get some, you know, crafty organizing ideas from this video. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!